Good morning, everyone. Carol Siddle here with Pink Dragon JJ. I am here with something a little bit different. I came across a new journal artist, and well, she's probably not new. She's probably been doing it for a while, but I'd just never seen any of her videos before, and it just showed up like on a side feed. And her name is Bree, and she's at 1134 Press, Press. And she did this really cool collage in a different way, and it was simple. And these, I'll kind of explain it as I go along. Might be easier to do that because I've pulled out a lot of items. She uses very neutral, natural kind of materials, and her style is very clean, more modernistic with a vintage vibe, if that makes any sense at all. But I really enjoyed watching her. She's got a big background in art and in design. So it was very interesting, some of the things she had to say that we could apply. So I will put a link to her YouTube channel in my description. But I am getting ready to do well, I've got two journals going. I've got my Traveler's Boho Vibe journal started. I've been working on ephemera with that. And I'm also doing a gentleman's journal for this young man at my chiropractor. I love my chiropractor. I don't know, this is like, I look forward to going there because it's so much fun and the people are so much fun. And he is just a joy. He's a young man. I would say he's probably maybe very early 20s. And he's just joyful and happy and has this good vibe. And he loves watching my videos and told me that, oh, someday he hopes he can have one. And I said, well, I'm going to make you one. So I talked to him about his vibe a little bit. He likes vintage. He likes more on a, I don't know how you would describe darker vintage, but I think I found a digikit that would work perfectly because it has dark vibes to it, but it's very gentlemanly. I'm waiting on paper to be able to print that out. But what Bree did will go perfect with what I'm doing. She used very neutral colors. So I pulled out just a bunch of items. I pulled out some of these, I believe, were from Artie Mays, and I shrunk them down so they'd be smaller. Some labels, and I pulled out some pieces of paper. Now what I'm probably going to use here is just the plain paper because what she did was very plain. And what I am making are stickers, or they can be collage pieces depending on how you want to use it. And so what she did is she gathered her materials. So this is an old book I got at a thrift store, and it's all about flowers, and I love the black and white. Some coffee dye paper scraps. This is a wallpaper scrap. It's called Saratoga. This is a scrap I've had forever. It's like on vellum, but it feels thinner than vellum, so I'm not exactly sure what it is. But I had several sheets of this, and I just love it. But they're recipes, but I like the plain ones. I'll probably use some of the plain, and maybe some of that, some paper there, and I'll probably, since I'm doing vintage, I don't know if I'll use this scene here, but I do like the color of the strips. I also have some handmade paper. Just a piece of, this is actually a piece of this that I'm working on, but look how it's aged around the edges. I just thought that was so cool. And there were several sheets of this, so I just tore that off. Here is another handmade paper, and it's got gold flecks in it. I don't know if you can see that or not. I think I have I thought I had two pages. Oh, no, that one doesn't have the gold in it. This one does. And then I have this sheet. I've had this forever. I have hoarded this. It's handmade paper, and it's got pressed flowers in it. But I just love the texture. So I thought I would go ahead and show you what she did. Okay. So what she was talking about, she called it stickers because she used sticker paper. You can get this anywhere. It's real inexpensive. I get mine off of Amazon. I just get everything off of Amazon. With the price of gas right now, I drive very, very little. Even though I don't drive much anyhow, except the thrift stores, which are pretty close to me. I'm not doing any extra driving right now. I think when I filled my car up, it was $4.29 a gallon. So I'm hoping it goes down before I only have to fill my car up, y'all. I have a RAV4 once a month because that's how little I drive, once a month. So I'm hoping it goes down before then. But so she used sticker paper, and then, but she's before she did her actual collaging with her papers, I'm gonna set that aside for right now. She did a very light background. So what I did, I've got my drinks, I've got everything going on over here, people. I'm just like I'm a little scattered this morning. The weather's kind of gloomy, and I'm just trying to get things done. And anyhow, I'm squirreling again, like it's not the first time. So what I did is I pulled out some inks that are more, I don't want to call them manly because they're not just manly, but they're kind of going to go with the vibe. And I pulled out a topper for my thing for each color because I don't want to mix these. So I've got my tea-dyed distress ink. I pulled out mustard yellow, and I pulled out old paper. So what she did is she made a basic background, and she used some stamps. I have various stamps here. I have one that's, it's hard to see it when it's in the plastic on camera. This is like, if you can see that. Trying to tell which way's backward. There we go. It's like old newsprint, magazine print. So I've got that one. I have, these are the ones I pulled out. I have others, but I like these a lot. This one, which I see a lot of people using this one. I'm just going to go ahead and take these out because I know I'm going to be using them. I have that one. Okay. There, you can see it better on that, I think. Okay. And I saved all my pharmacy prescription bags because they make great bags to keep stamps in. Some of these bigger ones, because you know the plastic things tear. And then I've got this one, which I love, the old typewriter. It's got some of the things down here, and I love this. So it's got some very male-ish looking type stuff. So she does a background, and what she did is she did some stamping and some things. So I wanted to do this from start to finish. I don't know, I can't remember what she called it. I'm just going to call them vintage stickers, and it's just a different way that I've never seen before. So I don't take credit for starting it. I don't know if she got it from somebody else. I'd have to watch the video again, but it was really cool. And she did stress, don't use wet on this, on the sticker paper. Don't use paints, don't use anything that can get the paper wet because it may affect the stickiness of the sticker paper, and it could also give it, just cause it to warp a little bit, and you don't want that to happen. Because this doesn't go through a printer. This is eventually going to go through my die cut machine. So I'm going to go ahead and just get this started a little bit. I have to just kind of rub it. And it can be subtle because a lot of this is going to get covered up. So I'm just putting some colors on here. You can do this as light or as dark, but just remember, you're going to collage over a lot of this. Oop. So, trying to hold this because it's slippery with the sticker backing on it. But I just thought it was just the coolest way to do it. So you can spread it, you can do, like that. Okay, take that off. That was my tea dye. This is the mustard seed. Okay, mustard seed. And I want it to have more of a lighter. I don't want it to be florally, is that a word even? Bright, because I want to have fun with it. Okay, I'm trying to think, what have I been up to? Not a whole lot the last week because it was kind of rainy, so didn't really do a whole lot. I think I went to a couple secondhand stores. Went out with my sister, spent the night with my sister, had a blast. Oops, pulling off the... I don't have fingernails. I don't know. I watch so many people that have these gorgeous fingernails and are doing all this beautiful art. And I'm like, I tried putting on, going to the salon, getting the fake nails so I could have nails and, it looked good too. I could not function. I could not, I'd get so frustrated. I literally peeled them off. I'd get so frustrated, I can't do it. This is old paper, which I think I have to wet that. I think it's gotten a little dry. Where's my water? Where are you? Okay. Oh, there it is. Let me give this a little squirt, some water. Refresh it, as I like to say. Let me wipe the edges here so I don't get it everywhere. Little refresh. There we go. Might be time to have to order another one. It's coming out. It's a light color to begin with. It doesn't help that I've got shadow going over this, my arm. Maybe if I put it over here, that would be better for y'all. Get my head out of the way. It's just the way, I have overhead lighting, which really helps, but it's on the fan and it's remote control. And I have lost the remote control, and because I had dimmed the light, like all the way down one night, before I lost the remote control, the light won't come on because I dimmed it all the way down, the bulbs. I'm like, oh God, this is how my life goes. So I looked everywhere. I looked under the bed. I pulled up the mattress. I've looked everywhere. I can't. All I can think of is maybe I had it sitting beside me, accidentally fell into my trash bag, and I dumped it. That's the only thing. But you know what's going to happen 2 years from now? I'm going to find that thing. But a replacement one is $40, and that's a lot of money to me. So I'm like, I'll just have to deal with what I got. Okay, so I'm going to take that off. Put this one back on, which is my... Ooh, two. Right. Okay, that's my vintage photo, which is when I use the most. Okay, so we got this. So remember what I said, use a dry ink. You can use whatever colors. It doesn't have to be a round stamp. You can smear it on there. Isn't that a great word, smear? So let me see here. Let's do... And she did everything in kind of very light, not dark, just kind of a light color. I wonder if it'd be easier to put this on a block to hold it and then fold it over. Because I don't want it to just go flopping down and I get everything on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So let's just try that. Okay. So I'm gonna hold that. And of course that pops off. Of course it does. You know what? I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, I'm just gonna, like this little bitty places around. Oh, it's coming out pretty good. You know, just little spots like that. It's working out okay. Let's try this corner. Just barely, just kind of lightly tap it. Don't push down hard. Okay, so let's switch over to this one. I said this was newspaper. It's actually like dictionary. So, and I like it on here. It's easier for me to hold it. I probably shouldn't be stamping over that in case I go off the edge. But you know, so that, maybe that. Okay, so you just keep going. Y'all, you know I've got my cat Parker, right? Oh, pretty fingers. My hot mess cat. That's what I call him, my hot mess cat. Now, I think I've said this before. He does not like it if he's laying down on my bed with me, which he does a lot. He's a snuggler. He does not like it if I move, if he's asleep. He'll bitch at me. He'll just like, just hold still. You know, I can't just hear it in my brain. And so he does not like that at all. So, and I know that, but you know, it's my bed. He gets everything he wants from me. So I'm like, dude, just deal. And I was on the bed last night. He likes to cuddle up next to me, and I rolled over. Oh my gosh, I rolled over. And I rolled so that my back was against his back. He gets up, literally stands up, comes over to my head, leans down, and goes, meh, meh, right in my ear. I mean, like, right in my ear. And I rolled over, and here's this cat face staring at me. Like, how dare you move when I'm trying to sleep? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, Parker. I'm like, just go away, leave me alone. So he goes over and he lays down. And I'm just trying not to laugh too hard. He lays down, and of course, he immediately like, rah, rah, back at me. Oh my God. And I'm like, are you serious right now? So that's, I mean, right in my ear. Like he knew what he was doing. He knew it, he knew it, he knew it. He's spoiled rotten. Spoiled rotten. But I love him to death. Love him to death. So, oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Looks real similar to kind of what she had done. So that's, actually it does look pretty good, doesn't it? So she just randomly tore the pieces. There was no measuring, no nothing, but I want to make sure. She did have some printed pieces, and I can do that. And let me get some sheets here for gluing on. I use my book pages that I use when I do altered books, but also what you can use for your glue spots. I call them my glue spots. If you do ring binders, especially ones that are recipe ring binders, when you take the recipe pages out, because they're heavy. I don't send, if I do a ring binder and I take everything out, I don't send those pages to the person. I mean, they've probably got plenty of their own and don't need mine. And they're a ton. So, you know, they weigh a lot. So shipping is expensive for those. So I use those recipe pages, and I use them the same way I use book pages for gluing on. So that's pretty cool. And I got tons of those. So I don't have to get pages for quite a while. Let's try some of this. Look at that. Look how that's it. I can tell. Okay, this is the outside. I just love how pretty this is. And I just want to keep this brown edge fit to stay on the glue. But I don't want it quite so squarish. This is my last page too, because I've used them in journals. So these are very fragile. I don't know where they, I got them in a packet, I think from Brooke when she was doing stuff. And I just, the color is just phenomenal. Okay, so let me get out my, I like to use a rag instead of my fingers. That way I don't discolor the page, especially when I have a vintage photo. I got some Chopin playing in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear it. She used all kinds of materials like handmade papers and stuff like that. So, trash can. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I have some more somewhere, and I don't know. It's probably in my big closet out in the hall. I've got bins and bins of stuff out there. Papers. But I have some paper that I got And it's different colors, but I can't find it anywhere. Okay, let's put you up here. Okay. And the ink dries clear, so I'm not worried about it. I mean the glue. Okay, so let's do... Oh, it's so pretty. Very pretty. Look at the patina on this. This is a book from 1934. It is like a manners book for children. Real old book. I want to keep the cover and probably make a mini journal out of it. Use some of the pages. You know, I could even use this little piece here. I need to remember to keep, I tell you, ever since I went to a small space, it's harder to remember where the side of vision is for my camera. So I'm trying to make sure I keep everything where you guys can see it. So let's just put this on here like that. Because I like that. And the sleeves keep coming down. Okay, let's see what else is new. Oh, my granddaughter had her, she's in drama in 8th grade, and she was in her first play. It runs Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're going Friday, like her whole entire family. So, but she had a great time. She played a fox. I don't know what it's kind of like a take on Midsummer's Night Dream. I don't know what the name of the play is. I'm just like, I just go and support. So, but she had a blast. She said it was a lot of fun. Oh, sometimes it can be hard to tear paper that has fibers in it. I love how it looks, but it can be hard to tear them. So you gotta kind of hang on to it tight. And you might be able to use the little pieces later somewhere else. Just what I need, more scraps. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. And, oh, I got, some of you know this because I posted it, Boho Daydreams, but I got some really exciting news. Tracy Fox does an online magazine, and I'm sure most of you know who Tracy Fox is. And she does this magazine, I think it's 2 or 3 times a year. And in the one that just came out, issue number 8, it's called The Foxy Rag. And she actually has that a separate, well, it's on her main, but she has a separate Etsy for The Foxy Rag. And I'm a featured new channel to watch. And there's a story about me and how I started all this and how it all came about. And so Pink Dragon JJ was published in her online magazine. I'm so excited. I was so excited. I mean, that's, to me, that's huge. That's like, I think as artists, sometimes we just want validation. You know, don't give me any money, just validate that my art is okay. Especially from some of these larger known artists. You know, I've been doing this. I've been doing journals probably 7 years now. So it's nice to know that your art is appreciated. And that's why I love supporting small artists and newcomers and people like that. Like when I buy journals, I don't use my own journals for my personal journals. I will purchase a journal. It makes it more fun to me to use, because I'm afraid if I try to use my own, every time I try to write something, I'm gonna be critiquing. Is that the right word? Critique? Yeah, critique the page. So it's easier to use somebody else's. I don't critique them, because I think they're just beautiful, and it's fun to have somebody else's art in my house, because we gotta support each other, right? So, and I know it's easy, to support those that we love. Tracy Fox, Artie Mays, Gail, Diane Shaw. Those are easy, but we need to support the people that are starting out too. Because I've seen some new people that are starting out that have done such beautiful work, and I'm like, dang, my journals didn't look nothing like that when I started. So it's kind of fun to see what they do too. So anyhow, just saying, we need to support each other. And it is Women's Month, so I think we need to support each other as women in this field. It's not an easy field to be in, because it's not like super popular like some of these influencers are. I'm not doing makeup. I never wear makeup, so, but it's okay. I don't care. So we are moving along here. As you can see, this is starting to fill in nicely. Let's just put this one right here. And you just keep going. Now you can leave some bare spots. That's perfectly fine, because you want a little bit of your stuff to show through. I could use something over here. What haven't I used yet? I haven't used this yet. Oh, I slept weird. I got a crick in my neck. And I just went to the chiropractor yesterday. Dang. I go once a week, because they've been finally got my hips in alignment, which is nice for when I'm walking, because my left one was starting to hurt when I walked, and I couldn't figure out why it was hurting so bad. And I went to the chiropractor. She says, oh, because your hips aren't even. And they showed me on the x-ray, they were not even. But they've got them back aligned. I just have to be a little bit careful still. Let's do this one like this. It's got a little bit of gold in it. So pretty. See the purple all dried up on that. Okay. I think I want to put a little something there, like where'd all my labels go and stuff. Okay. I'm going to add a plain label here. I just love that the way she did it, that it was just so so neutral. I really like it because then you can collage on top of it, and the colors aren't going to conflict. If you do something colored, if you can, and she also, when she showed all the way through how she put it in her journal as journal spots. Because I'll show you why I'm saying that in a minute here, because we're getting real close to this part of it. And let's see, I need to check my time here in a minute. And then she just kind of wrote in it or added like colored flower stickers or something to it like that. Let's put this one, let's do it like this right here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. If you want to add some additional stamps, you can. You know, it's your collage. Do whatever. I'm just doing the way, kind of not copying her exactly, but I liked the fact that since I'm doing a gentleman's journal, it was a little bit more neutral, not so flowery, feminine kind of a deal. So, I also thought it would be fun to put some washi tape on it. I got these washies, these big ones. If you all have never been shopped at thewashishop.com, I'm telling you what, that's the best washi I've ever gotten. It's very high quality washi tape. It's a little bit, I don't want to say pricey because it's not like pricey, but it costs more than Joann's or Hobby Lobby or someplace like that. But it's worth every penny, and you get a lot on a roll, and it's very sticky. Even though I always put glue on my washi though, but it is high quality. It's high quality, and there's stuff that is on that site that I have never seen anywhere else before. Absolutely stunning washi tapes. And that's the only place I'm buying my washi from now. Because, I mean, look how much is on this roll. Look at that. And I've used a lot already. Look on that. There's numbers, there's words. Look at, so you can see how thick they are. There's poetry. There's Van Gogh washi tape. There's, I mean, you need to go look. You just need to go look. It's thewashishop.com if you want to check it out. I'll see if I can get a link. I'm not the best at putting links on my channel, but I'm learning. Okay, am I going the right direction? Yes, I am going the right direction. This is kind of, God, it's really stuck. There we go. Yeah, I can't go a day without my hands just being totally trashed. Not a day. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay with me. Because it just means I'm doing what I love to do. I hope everybody's having a good week and creative minds are going. You know, and it's fun to do something like this sometimes if you need a break from what you were doing. Just to stop for a minute and do something different. Don't get so hung up on what you're doing that you can't step away from it for a minute if you need to. And I've been working a lot on my other boho type journal. I'm just like, I just need to step away. And then when my friend Corey was talking to me about wanting a journal, I said, okay, perfect opportunity to just step away for a minute. I think I'll put this here like this. Speak of the devil, I hear my cat crying. He wants to come in. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to let my cat in. Come on. Get up on the bed. There you go. You want to be? Come here. You want to be famous? Come here. Oh God, he weighs a ton. Okay. Oh my God, he weighs 16 pounds. Okay, y'all, this is Parker. Parker, say hi. He's got the prettiest gray blue eyes. This is my baby. That's Parker. Oh God, he's so heavy. Okay. He wants on the bed. Oh gosh. Okay. You know you got something to eat in the bathroom if you want to go eat. Okay. Now you want to lay down? Okay. He's been out carousing the neighborhood. All the neighbors, we live in a neighborhood, and they already all know Parker. Oh, you're Parker's owner, and I just kind of want to say, no, Parker owns me. But you know how that is. When you got pets, it's kind of what happens. Okay, so. Feel like it needs just a couple more things. Just a couple more things. Oh, maybe one of these. One of these, maybe. Just trying to. Well, that doesn't look bad up there. Or over here, but I think I've got this too. Oh, I do like that. I do like that. Okay. I do like that. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I saw something really crazy the other day. I'm trying to remember what I saw. Yeah. Remembering from day to day is becoming harder for me. I don't have Alzheimer's. I probably talked to my doctor. He goes, no. It's just called you're getting older, hon. I love my doctor. I've been a doctor for years and years. And I'm like one of those people that's not afraid to say anything to my doctor. Like, when my son first passed, I was like trying to keep my head up, trying to do all that, be in good spirits and all that. And there were just days, and my doctor said, well, maybe we can put you on, is it progesterone? That's the male hormone? It was a male hormone. I know that. Is it progesterone or is that female? And I just looked at him and I'm like, oh, HE doubles hockey sticks, no. You don't put me on any male hormone. I do not. My voice is deep enough to begin with. I don't need to be like talking like that. And I didn't want hair growing. I'm like, no. He goes, but it really will help you. It will help you lift your, lift your spirits. I'm like, I will talk to Jesus about that, and me and him will work on that. And if I need therapy, I'll go to therapy. I said, but no. And he just started laughing at me. He says, it's not gonna. I'm like, no, I don't even want to talk about it. He says, okay. He knows me well enough to I got my limits. Male hormones, that's a limit. So he just laughed. He said, God, you are so much fun when you come in here. I'm like, is this your idea of fun? we got two different ideas of that. So, but anyhow, I didn't go on the male hormone. I'm like, that's just not happening in my lifetime. I thought I had another one that was, or is this the smaller one? I like this one too. I'm going through my little stacky tool over here because I'm moved everything around so many times. trying to figure out if I want to get the yellow flower on there. But this, I'm going to put these, I'm going to die cut this. Because I want to do it how she did it, so I don't want to. Maybe that, like that. I like that. That looks good. You doing okay down there, Parker? Yeah. Big old boy. He got the prettiest blue-gray eyes. My doctor told me, or not my doctor, his doctor, our vet, he's a Norwegian forest cat, which is kind of like a relative of, oh, what's those other big cats? Oh, they're big cats. Oh, I can't think of it right now. He's kind of like a cousin to them. And they can tell by the shape of his head, he's got a very distinct, longer nose. And his jaw is very prominent, but in a good way. So, let me see, I got one here, got one here. Maybe up here, sideways. Yeah. Okay. I think I just want to do a couple. I think this one's too big. I don't really like the way it looks anywhere. Although maybe a piece of washi here. Let me see. Let me see. Grab one. See, this is one of the washies. It's like a farm scene. And it's real thick. This is kind of plain. I had farm ones. I don't want to do anything black on there though. I had some white ones pulled out like these, but I don't think I want white. I want something that has a more neutral base to it. I think that is. Trying to find something that's a little bit more neutral. You Are My Sunshine Flowers. That's too girly. Too girly. Oh, this is one of theirs. It's got gold foil on it. I got tons of foiled ones. And I've been using this for a while. And look how much it's still got on it. I'm telling you, y'all, place to go for washi tape. Oh, I'm not seeing anything in here. I just feel like it needs a piece of washi. I'm just feeling that. I'm feeling it. My little desk. My itty bitty little desk. I gotta pull everything out to get to something in the back. That's too orangey. Oh, there's another farm one. Isn't that cute? And see, look how much. That could work. It's a little dark. Oh, there we go. There we go. All else fails, keep digging, right? Let's get these out of the way. Let's just do a little bit of this. Brown graph paper. No, I don't want it to be. Oh, my fingers are kind of sticking to it now. Okay. Just coming right off the end over here. Oh my gosh, everything's sticking to me now. Sometimes your eye's gonna tell you. Your eyes are gonna tell you. I think I want to use brown instead of black for the numbers. Let's do number 6. I love these. These are some of my favorite stamps. I got these on Amazon. They were very inexpensive, but oh, I don't know if this is gonna stick to this very well. It's just the, I don't know, but it might give it a very aged antique-y kind of a look. I'm gonna go for it. Let's just see. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, that came out good. That came out good. What is it, Parker? Is my talking disturbing you? Okay, he's gonna go sleep by the washi tape. He's my baby. Okay. So I did that. Number 6. I just feel like that's a little too white. I mean, it's pretty paper. Oh, okay. I got an idea. Let me move that out of my way. What if I took... No, because I don't want to do it right next to where I already did it. Okay, so what if I just did this and stuck it here? What if I just did this? Stuck it here. I'm so overthinking it right now, and I stopped talking. I can tell when I'm overthinking because I stopped talking. I could put another piece of this paper. You see how pretty that is? Can you see the gold in it? As I knock everything over. And it's got these little squares in there. Sometimes it's hard to tell which is the right side. Both are gold. Let's just tear off a bit here. Tear around it. Okay. Got it. Glue stick. Oh, threw my glue stick over there on my washi. Goodness sakes. Well, one thing about having a small desk, it doesn't take you too long to find something because it can't go far. Okay. Cannot go far. Okay. Oh, God. There we go. What if I just... Oh, God, it's too big. Maybe? Maybe not? That's kind of cool. Okay. Okay. Where are we at in time? Oh my my gosh, 54 minutes. Lord, I didn't realize it was that long. Talking, but I wanted you to see this from start to finish. Okay. So this might go over an hour, and I know that's a long time, and I hope you're enjoying it. I know I've been blabbing a lot, but really this process is really, really cool. I know everybody gets anal about how long their, I need baby wipe, how long their videos are, but yeah, some people like to watch 30 minutes, some people like to watch 10 minutes, some people like an hour, you know. If I'm interested in it, I don't care how long it is or how short it is. If it's something I want to watch and I'm interested, I'm going to watch it on your channel. So I don't go by, oh, 30 minutes, time's up. I don't do that. Okay, so we are ready for the next step of this. Okay, the last step. So let me reach down here. Get what I need to finish this puppy up. And that is my die cutting machine. Now to do it on the die cutting machine, I'm gonna have to cut this in half, which is okay, I'm gonna leave the length because I can, so let me I'm just gonna cut this. Gotta make sure, okay, that's gonna fit, that'll fit, and that'd be about perfect. Okay. Okay, now remember this is sticker paper, y'all. Remember that. Okay, get my die cut machine. I have an electric one, but sometimes I don't want to do electric. This is a Cutting Pro. I've had this forever. And I mean, I could do it this way so y'all can see it better. Okay, so get my plates here and my dies. I got out what she did. She used squares, different things that could be like journaling spots. And I get these from Jean and Marie Designs. I just like the way they cut, and they come in different sizes. So you can do small ones to large ones. I think I want to do these, and I just wash them closed so I don't lose them. So let me get these. This is some male washi that I got from that shop. Mail like in postage. Okay. So let's lay it out first. Okay, so we got this. Okay. I'm losing everything here. Okay. So I think I want to use this size because if I want to use it as a journaling spot, this is perfect. So I'm going to lay it face down. I think I'll do this one this way. And I always use disturbing my cat. Just a little bit of washi. because it doesn't affect it. Just to kind of hold the corner down so it doesn't pop up on me. Now, if you don't have dies or die cutting machine, no worries. You can always use scissors. Those decorative scissors work great. And you get those really cheap. You can get them at the dollar store. So, I mean, there's no... Let's do a smaller one. Let's do that one here. Let's try and get as many on a sheet as we can. And you can do, I mean, this is just one that I did. You can do, you know, multiples of these. You could do them colorful if you want to do them colorful. Just remember, this is your thing. Whatever you want to do it. And let's see, let's try. Let's try some of these. Let's do, is it gonna fit? Everything's coming up. Just trying to give it, and it can cut over this little tiny thin washi, so I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. I just want it to stay in place. Now I will have a top on it, but these can shift, so just kind of keep that in mind. You know, that they can shift. Let's do it this way. Okay, so we're getting these all on here. Let's get in. I don't know if this is going to fit or not. Yes, it will. Let's do you up here. And you can bump them right up next to each other. That's perfectly fine. I do it all the time. Maybe not quite that bumped up. There, and let's do, is it gonna fit there? Oh, it's not gonna quite fit there. It's not gonna quite fit. But I have these too. You can do labels too. Labels look really good doing something like this. I'm just doing this because of what I'm doing. Oh, almost. Oh, so close. It's not gonna work. You know what? I'm gonna do a circle punch out of that. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay, so we've got this. And I know it's not all on there, but I'm gonna turn it around and go back over it to get the second part. Okay. So let's move this. Let's put this on here. Yeah, that's not gonna be. I need this one on top. That might be. Here we go. You can hear it pop. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to slide this up. one's moving. Back through again. So I can get the ends. Hopefully it went through and I don't have to do it again. Maybe that one and that one look okay. But I really would like to do it again. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's sticking to the washi tape is sticking. Oh, goodness. Well, you can cut these to size too if you want to do that. I tell you what. I'm just going to go ahead. I can always come back and cut the ones that don't cut. Oh, there we go. That came all the way out. And these, I can use my pokey tool. Because the way these dies are. And you can put these in your journals as collage spaces. Or a little writing spot. And if you want, you can do the sticker paper, and you can do it with the big ones and make it a huge one if you want. Now she didn't do that. She used several, and she did smaller ones too. So I'll probably do another page with some smaller ones because she layered, which I thought was really neat. She layered different things. So we've got that one. Okay, so this one. There we go. There we go. That's okay. I can come back and I just don't want to. I can cut that, so I'm not worried about it. Just want to get the stick. Make sure I get all the sticker paper. So we've got that, and you can stamp here if you want to stamp something there. And then we've got this one, and they're stickers, so you can just put it on a page. You know, however you want to do it. I just love this whole idea of using. Trying to see where it is here. Okay, I'm just going to cut that. I can see where to cut it, so I'm not worried about it. And then I have this one left, which I could just cut. I could just cut this. Okay. So remember, I got the other half still too. So I got what, 4 or 5 out of that. This one, let's just cut it. There we go. Cut this right here. And there you go. Because that's sticker paper, so that's going to come off anyhow. Not sticker paper. And just imagine putting these in your journal. Let's pretend this is a journal page. This is actually something I printed on some beautiful parchment type paper that I found. And let's just say, and I use it for, obviously for collaging. Okay, so let's just say say this is your page, okay? So you could put a sticker here up at the top, okay? And then if you wanted, you could come back and put a flower sticker over the top of that. Like, let's see here, or a mushroom, or anything like that that you wanted to use. Let's see, I got a mushroom in here. Okay, let's say you wanted to put this on your page, and then you could add a mushroom like that on the page and have the rest for writing. And does not this look really cool? And you, of course, you could do it any direction you wanted. And you could add leaves. You could put a stamp there, another number or a word. You could put a word there that you like, or another piece of washi. Of course, now remember, this is still got some of this side stuff stuck on it. Let's do this one. You do that. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks. I love it because they're stickers. You can stick them on any page that you want. So that's my little tutorial today. And like I said, this came from Bree. Her YouTube is 1134 Press. If you want to check her out, she's got some really cool stuff. But thank you for stopping by and watching. I know it was a long video. I appreciate you hanging in. If you didn't, that's cool too. You got the gist, right? So have a blessed day. And when I get into the Gentleman's Journal, when I go through, I'll be able to show you how I did these in my pages. So have a blessed day and stay safe.